Just finishing up doing some trimming here. I still have a lot more trimming to go, but I'm just doing it in small portions at a time. Scraping the finger hash off my fingers. If you don't know what finger hash is, you must have never trimmed lots of weed before. See, when you're busy trimming a branch of weed, you know, you're just taking it, cutting it, and then, you know, you put the nug in the jar or whatever. And, like, just from handling the weed, you get the resin. If it's like fresh pot, you know, the resin comes off on your fingers. The hand that's doing the cutting doesn't really get much resin, but the hand that was handling the weed, I mean, these fingers were like green when I just now went to go live. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna play guitar, and I'm like, dude, my fingers, they're like, look, they're still sticking to each other. Can't play guitar like that. My fingers won't come off. I'll be like stuck in each chord. So you peel it up, you know, off your fingers, and then you get this piece of hash. It comes up, it's all fresh goop, fresh resin right off the plant, right off the fresh weed. And so now I'm going to take a bong hit of my finger hash to set the tone for my jam session. Don't mind me if I do this off camera. YouTube sometimes gets pissed when I do this on camera. They're like, you were doing drugs on your video. All right. Tastes pretty good. All right. I'm going to go in here and wash my hands with coconut oil, and then I'll get started. I would have done this before starting the show, but then the show would have been late. Then I would have been late for the show, so here we go. Coconut oil works wonders getting sticky shit off your fingers. Coconut oil is like it's the best shit, dude. It's good for everything. I mean, it tastes good. You can eat it, which is why it makes good lotion, you know. Like if you're ever going to give your girlfriend a massage, you know, coconut oil is the way to go. You know, because you're going to eat your girlfriend and fucking around. It's good for you. It's all about the coconut oil, man. It's just magic. It's magic. Mommy, how come the world is a ball? How come the people on the other side of it are upside down and they fall off? Mommy, how come they don't fall off the ball Earth, Mom? Well, I'll tell you, son. It's because of magic. Oh, magic. Well, that makes sense. Now I get it. It's magic. Wow. Hi, baby. I love you too. Hi, I love you too. It looks kind of cloudy out here. Saturdays. I never seen a Saturday. Just Gladderdays. Maybe I should bring my phone charger out here so I don't have the phone down. What is my juice level? 70%. Well, I'm gonna let it drain for a few minutes and see how long that battery lasts. Shit, I just got weed hanging out. How you're doing? Got weed coming out of my ears. The hummingbirds are chasing each other around. You know, I've been observing the hummingbirds lately, and I think they have like the males and females. They don't feed together typically unless they're a couple. But it's like I'll notice when they all, there's certain times when they all come out and feed, and there's two kinds that I'll see. There's ones that have the really bright pink head. I think those are the boys, and then the other ones that have like the sort of opalescent, or it's like green hues, but just kind of spread throughout their body. But it's not as bright as the bright pink, hot pink. I think the ones that are bright are usually the boys, the birds. But I'll notice that it's usually either all pink ones feeding or all the green ones feeding. And I've seen like when the pink ones are feeding, I've seen the green ones come up to try to join, and then like chase them off. They get all mad and like squeak at them and fucking chase them away. And I haven't really seen the green ones being the aggressors in any of those incidents. So I think it's like the pink ones are like higher up in the pecking order, and I think the pink ones are the males. They chase the girls off. Like, no, it's boy feeding time only. This is ours right now. I have seen them eating together, but it was only like one of each. And I was thinking they're probably a couple, to go feed together. Just trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? I gotta trim my fingernails. This ain't gonna work. Do you know where this fingernail trimmer's handy?
I have.
Can you give me some, honey? Thank you. I love you. My fingernails have grown big. It's like overnight. It's like too long to play with. There'll be certain chords I can't do because the fingernails get in the way. It's fucking annoying. What's up, Mojo Shop? How you doing, buddy? I wish I could do streams where I have other people come on my show with me. I'm gonna figure that out. Thanks, sweetheart. I think my fingernails grew overnight. It was weird. They just got long all of a sudden. Can't even play guitar. Fingernails flying everywhere. It's always good to trim your nails outside. Don't want to do it inside because then you'll have fingernails flying all over the place. Much better, much better. Thanks, baby. I love you so good, thank you. Well, that's much better. I wrote this song years ago, maybe like 15 years ago. There's someplace I got to go, traveling somewhere far from you, far from anyone that we both know. It's just time to start again, let go and get my grip, back in touch with what's in front of me. Yeah, pull yourself together. There is someone that you have to be. Hell and back didn't seem like that far, but it was far enough for me. Never will forget the things that at the time I didn't even see. Now it's all in front of me. I will lose myself and find everyone else try to keep us tied together. Looking back on the world I knew, it seemed like there was more I was going to do. When I was young, now I'm alone out here, just lost with everyone. And somewhere, somehow, sometime I got spun out, trying to tie it all together. Tie it all together. Tie it together. Tie it together and make sense of my life and try to keep it together. I feel like we all could be a lot more satisfied with the way we live around each other. The people you know, you got to travel sometimes to figure out if you're alright. But I've seen you on the other side. Yeah, so long, goodbye. I'm gone, but I'm only traveling. I'm only traveling, traveling. I'm only traveling. Yeah, whatever. Well, that's one way to clear a room. Play one of your dumb songs. I don't know why anyone would try something so extreme. It just seems like a bad dream to me. I don't care what they taught you. Let me tell you, it's just not true. I don't care how hard you try. It just comes down to the fact that you can't transition into that. No, no, you just can't be what you're not. No, you just got caught in a mental trap, but you can't transition into that. No, you just can't. We can see what you'd like to be, but that's something you'll never achieve. And if you take away what by what they taught you. That's just something you cannot do. And God has a plan for every woman and man. Don't turn your back on God. Don't turn your back on God. Don't turn your back on God. It's not a good thing to do. Might not believe in God, but God believes in you. God believes in you. God believes in you. God believes in you. You can't transition into that. You can't transition into that. You can't transition into that. No, 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 no. You can't transition into that. You can't. You just can't do that. Thought you knew that. Don't talk anyone into that. It just cannot be done. God believes in you. God believes in you. God believes in you. Don't turn your back on God. Don't turn your back on God. 'Cause God believes in you. You might not believe in God, but God believes in you. Yep. Let's see, what else do I want to play for no one? I'm going to play another song for no one. Nobody's my buddy. I have a buddy named Nobody. Nobody is his name. He's my buddy. Nobody knows what it's like to have a buddy like me. Nobody's my buddy. Yeah, me and Nobody go way back. I give my buddy shirt off my back. You know, nobody knows what it means to have a buddy like me. I'm a buddy to nobody. Nobody's my buddy. My buddy named Nobody. Nobody's my buddy. Nobody knows me better than anybody. And nobody knows how good it is to have a buddy like me. Nobody knows. I just made that song up for you right now. I hope you appreciate it. Nobody. and I'm reaping it. You ain't keeping it. Didn't you know this is just got to go? You can't reap what you did not sow. Well, it's all about wheels today, all about deals gone bad, wheels within wheels. Oh yes, it's all about wheels to me, all about wheels to me, all about deals gone bad, wheels within wheels within wheels within wheels. I'm the repo man, yeah. I'm the repo man. I often keep company who are shady. I represent the people who pay me. You didn't seem to get that far. You just couldn't get that far. And I'm taking off in your car. I hope you're comfortable where you are. You see, I'm the repo man. Yeah, I'm the repo man, and I'm reaping it. You ain't keeping it. Didn't you know this is just got to go? You can't reap what you did not sow. Going back to the repo depot. Repo. Going back to the repo depot, baby. You can't reap what you did not sow. The dog's applauding me. At least I have some audience. It's called Feel Sorry for Dr. Bass. This is no longer Gladderday's show. It's a Saturday. It's so sad today. I'll play a song called Poor Me. Poor me, poor me, poor me. All of my friends came to see me last night. I was laying in my bed, dying. Poor me. Anyone know from Saint Angel? She says the weather down here is so fine, so fine. Just then the wind came squalling through the door. Just then the wind came squalling through the door. Who can the weather command? Can the weather command? I just want to have a little peace to die and a friend or two I love at hand. My fever roll up, my fever roll up to 105. My fever roll up to 105. Roll on up, ain't gonna roll back down, ain't gonna roll back down. One more day, I find myself alive. Tomorrow may be good beneath the ground, beneath the ground. Hold me, hold me, you see how everything leads up to this day. And it's just like any other day that's ever been. The sun going up and then the sun is going down. The people might know, but the people just don't care. People just don't care. The people might know, but they just don't care. People might know, but they don't care. No, they just don't care. That a man could be as poor as me. Poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me. The people know, but they just don't care. No. The people might know, the people might know, but they just don't even care. No, 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 no. The people might know, and the people might know, but the people just don't care. No, they just don't even care. That's enough of that poor me business. Oh, thanks, baby. I thought I smelled something good. Get a little bit lonely sometimes, and I get a little bit confused. Don't know what direction to go, and I don't know which way to choose. 'Cause every road that I go down just brings me back around again. Yeah, oh, I don't know what direction to go, but I know I'm gonna be there, and I'm doing alright, okay. Yeah, I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright, baby, I'm doing it right. Excuse me. Get a little bit tired sometimes, and I get a little bit under the weather. I don't know what direction to go, mama, and I don't know which way is better. Every road that we've gone down circles back around again, yeah. I don't know what direction to go, I'm gonna be there. Oh, yeah. Don't know what direction to go, don't know. Ooh, don't know what direction to go, and I know I'm gonna be there, and I'm doing alright. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright, baby. You know, doing it right, doing alright. I'm doing alright. I'm just doing it. Right. Right. Doing it right. Doing it right. Doing it right. Doing it right. 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 I'm doing it right. Right now, baby. I'm just doing it right. I'm doing all right, baby. Just doing it right. Yeah. Do 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 do. Dude, are you doing it right? I'm doing it right. Any which way, which ways, which way, which way is the way? Any which way is the way, which way is the way, that which way, which way? Just go any which way, you're gonna be there. Any which way, don't switch ways, it don't matter if you switch ways, just go which way, don't matter, it's gonna get you there. Which way you go is whichever way you choose to go, but you're gonna get there, baby. You're gonna be there, and I see you there, baby. You know any which way you go, you're gonna get there. I'm gonna go any which way. I don't really know which way to go, but I know I'm gonna be there, baby, and I'm just doing it right. Any which way, which way to go. I don't know, but I know I'm gonna be there, baby, and I'm doing all right. Come on, let's go any which way to go. It's gonna get you there, baby, and you just do. Get a little bit lonely sometimes, and I get a little bit confused. I don't know which way, any which way to go, but I know which way to choose. Confused, choose. Just choose a way and go, and you will get there for sure. Don't go too slow. There's no time to waste, no time to waste. Everything will be okay. Doing it right, baby. Do, just do it right. Doing it right. Do it right. Do it quiet. Do it quietly. This is a quiet riot. Shh, be quiet. This is a quiet riot. This is a riot that's quiet. You gotta be quiet. Shh. This is the way we're doing it right now. It's a quiet riot. This is a quiet riot. Don't make any noise. Shh. It's quiet riot. Quiet riot. You gotta be quiet at a quiet riot. You should try it. It's quite quiet. Quiet down the riot. Quiet. It's a quiet riot. You should try it. It's a quiet riot. Never heard a quiet riot because they're so quiet. You didn't know it was a riot because it was so quiet. But it was a riot. You should try it. Try to be quiet. It's a quiet riot. We're trying to have a quiet riot tonight. We're gonna have a quiet riot. There'll be no noise. Shut up. Just be quiet. It's a quiet riot. You should try it. It's a riot, but it's quiet. It's quite quiet. It's a quiet riot. It's tonight. We're gonna have a quiet riot. Shh, be quiet. It's a quiet riot tonight. You should try it. Try to be quiet. It's a quiet riot. It's quite quiet. Shh, you should try it. I can be quiet. Can you try it? I'll be quiet right now. See? I'm being so quiet. I can do it right. Be quiet. I can be quiet all night. It's a quiet riot. It's a great idea. Well, actually, it's pretty lame. But still, it's an idea. I don't really want to have a quiet riot. I want my riot to be a riot. Loud. You can't have a riot if it's quiet. What kind of riot is quiet? The kind of riot that's quiet is the kind of riot that's not a riot. Shh, we're having quiet mayhem. Shh, this is very quiet mayhem. I'm doing my part at reducing carbon. I drink carbonated water. And I turn it into urine. If you like urine, you're in luck. Because you're in your own urine. Urine. That's one thing I hate about NASA. Every time I start listening to them, they start talking about my anus. I don't get it. It's like it's always my anus with them. Like I'll start watching some show about the moon landing or some other, shit about, deep space travel and just they always have to mention my anus. My anus always comes into the conversation. I walk away just going, what the hell? These guys are totally liars. One time they said it was raining diamonds on my anus. I was like, you guys just took it way too far just now. I mean, you guys are obviously lying because I'd be rich if it was raining diamonds on my anus. I should know better than anybody. Why are they talking about my anus anyways? I mean, what does my anus have to do with anything? Anytime you turn on their fucking space shit, just wait long enough and they're going to be talking about my anus. I promise you. They'll talk about other shit, but my anus always comes into it. They'll be like, yeah, it's raining diamonds on your anus. I'm like, the fuck it is. Bunch of liars. Bunch of liars. But the more money you shovel at NASA, the more rinky-dink they get. It almost appears to be low budget. But $80 million a day is an awful lot of money to pay to get such a cheesy presentation of the International Space Station. They do their spacewalks. I think they're in a swimming pool on Earth. when they get those bubbles in space. Bubbles in space. You can see the dupers look of delight on their face. They do the science, the science of deception. Oh, for shame. And the more money you shovel at NASA, rinky-dink they get. It almost appears to be low budget. But $80 million a day, you think they'd have more to say for themselves. But it's always really vague exactly what they're doing. I always feel like their interviews leave a lot to be desired. They got a lot of hairspray. You gotta use a lot of hairspray to make your hair look that way. $80 million a day. The more money you shovel at NASA, the more rinky-dink they get. It just appears to be low budget, but $80 million a day. Well, it's a lot of money to just throw away. I'm sure something with it, but they could at least put a little more money into their cheesy space presentations, 'cause it's obviously fake, so fake. Pretty much no one believes it anymore. They just act like they do, but they know in the back of their minds that it's totally fake. No one's going to space. Notice how we haven't done anything in space yet? We went to the moon. Did we do anything there? We haven't built nothing in space. We haven't started any civilizations beyond Earth. We've just been lying about it for a while now. They say they have a rover and a helicopter on Mars. But it's funny, it looks exactly like Earth on Mars. So how could you really say that it's not just Earth? With a cool orange filter on it. Yeah, they think they can just fool everyone or anyone. Who do they think they're fooling is what I want to know. They've only made enough mistakes to sink the whole show, but they just keep on going though. They're like, you didn't see that little gerbil run by on Mars? That was, what was it? I don't know, that picture's not there anymore. Oh. And obviously it was never there because we didn't do any retraction notifications. So it's just, it was never there. You've been mandala affected. Because space is so real. So real. It's a place that no one can go to verify the things they say. It's a kind of place opportunistic charlatan government might be quite excited to use to manipulate you. Make you think there's nothing left to figure out. We've got it all figured out. We're flying around the sun, flying through the Milky Way. You're surrounded by space. The sky goes under your feet. And the world is spinning, 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 but you don't feel it. It's because of conservation of moment or centrifugal. There's some reason. It's because of gravity, this mystical force that pulls us up against the earth, but can't be measured. It's just witnessed. But that doesn't really constitute as science. It's more like storytelling. just so happens to be the complete opposite of how physics works. Isn't that interesting? But it has to be true because Earth is a ball. Oh, yeah, that totally makes it work. You gotta have a faulty foundation to build your science upon. You do that pseudoscience, sing that pseudoscience song. They do the science of deception. Oh, for shame. Oh, it's lame. Is this thing on? Anybody there? Can you guys hear me? Am I muted? I didn't even get a lull or nothing. Fuck you people, you're so serious. It's supposed to be Gladderday. I chased you away. Yeah, I didn't want you here anyways. I'm trying to play a show for zero. These people keep showing up and leaving with their tail between their legs. There once was a point when I thought you were on point. But now it's just gotten to a point where you're just pointing at some new pointless point, and it's disappointing to me. Too many tall talking tyrants have told too many tall tales and tucked their tails and turned and failed themselves straight to the top. And now the talk of the town is that the top is toppling down, and the trickle down stopped trickling down. But then they frowned and tripled down, said, look, you're tripping, this shit right here's still dripping. Don't knock it till you rock it, keep your comments in your pocket. Don't mock it, better stop it before we mop the floor with your dumb ass, kick you out the door and lock it. I'd say your think tank needs more thinking and less tanking. Your think tank sank, ranked lowest score, sank to the floor. You rank lowest score, don't even know what you're doing this for anymore. The mob mentality got the best of you. The mob mentality got the best of you. But I got no reason to believe something that I'll never see. Got no reason to believe. 8,000 miles below the ground. 8,000 miles below the ground right now. People are living their lives in the upside down. 8,000 miles below the ground. People are living their lives in the upside down. If seeing is believing, that's something I ain't seeing. So I got no reason to believe it at all. No, no, I got no reason to believe that we be living on the outside of a ball. My finger keeps catching on the strings. I got no reason to believe. Yeah, well, fuck YouTube. YouTube sucks, man. There's got to be an social media somewhere that would like be stoked to hear a guy play guitar and goof off. There's got to be somebody out there that would want to watch a show like this. I feel like I would even want to watch it. Although I get it, I don't usually watch people play music. But people aren't as clever as me, and they don't talk. They just play music, and they just get all serious. But I'm like not serious. I'm serious, but I'm seriously not serious. And I'm serious that I think this would be a good show to watch, and I don't understand why nobody likes my show. Maybe I'll just take it to another platform or something, because this shit sucks, dude. I mean, I can't even get one person to watch my dumb ass. What do I got to do? Like, I got to start juggling or talk about fucking Charlie Kirk or something? Is that what gets all the hits? Charlie Kirk, he got shot in the neck. Charlie Kirk, heck. I guess I'll take over his show. She shed a couple tears and shook hands with Trump and carried on. That's all. It's no problem. His security team there was busy watching him while he got shot instead of watching the crowd. That seems kind of bass backwards. Kind of security watches you while you're doing your presentation? They're supposed to watch the audience, make sure there's no threats, but no, they were watching him. That don't seem like very good security, if you ask me. So that's like more like insecurity. You had a team of insecurity that was busy plotting against him, is what it looks like. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to make it look like that, but that's what it looked like. I mean, I don't really think it's a red herring so much as it is just an obvious, like, inside job. And clearly the government's, like, just a bunch of people that have been bought and paid for, so they're not going to say anything that makes anything sound like it was a conspiracy. They're just going to say it was some lone crazy guy that was like a transvestite lover. That's their story, and they're sticking to it, even though it doesn't make any sense, and none of the story actually checks out. So it's like, well, then you just look at what happened. Well, his security team was facing him during the shooting. They weren't facing the audience, which would be where the threat would be coming from. That's what a security team's supposed to do. But instead, they were looking right at him when he got shot. They watched it happen. So not only were they not doing their job, I'd say they were all conspiring to not do their job. And so much as like it's their, they should take responsibility for him getting shot because they weren't doing their job. We have video evidence of that. They weren't watching for threats. They were the threat. Clearly, if they're not watching for threats, then they're a threat. Because they're hired to do a certain thing. They're being paid good money to be his security. And instead of doing that, they were doing the opposite. They were facing him during his presentation when there's thousands of people in the audience and they're supposed to be there to look for threats. Instead, they were looking at him. And it looks like what they were doing was making sure he got killed. Because, I mean, the second that he got shot, they all jumped up on stage and started doing all kinds of weird shit. Or like really doing anything that showed any kind of concern for what happened to him at all. I mean, it's like you wouldn't have to, it wouldn't take very long to convince a jury of your peers that like that security team that was hired by him did not do their job. And in fact, they were doing something else entirely different. That looked like they were conspiring against him to have him killed and then run off with him and fucking, I mean, the whole, clearly the authorities were bought out and just paid off to like stay out of it and then just provide a fucking half-ass script for us to like to explain it away. It's like it's obviously an inside job. Like his security team did it, and obviously the government's not going to talk about it because they're bought and paid for by the same people the security team is bought and paid for. I mean, it's not like you just have to look at the situation for what it's worth. I mean, as far as him not bleeding on the way, maybe, who knows what happened with that. Like when they were carrying him to the car, there should have been a trail of blood. Maybe they had it all wrapped up by the time they got him out there and they're carrying. But who knows? I mean, the thing is, they didn't, like, if he faked that, I mean, it's an interesting, what I'm saying is if he faked his murder right there, it's an interesting way to have gone about it. I mean, talk about an in-depth psyop, because the guy, his security team did it, obviously. That's what it looks like, but you wouldn't know that unless you're really splitting hairs and like combing over the footage of it, like, and make it a point to really just comb over the footage and try to figure out what was going on there. And after doing so, what you would notice is that his security team, the guys that he had working with him, that were security, they weren't watching the crowd when he got shot. They were all watching him. And that's the opposite of what their job is. So his security, his top dollar security that he had hired, Israeli security team, they weren't doing their job. In fact, they were doing the opposite of their job. And then when he got shot, they jumped up on stage and did a bunch of weird shady stuff, handed stuff to each other, put stuff in each other's pockets, and fucking, and did, like, one dude knocks over Charlie. He doesn't try to catch him while he's falling. He straight knocks him down. Other dude jumps over the table, lands on him. They weren't trying to make sure he was okay. That's not what they were doing. The video shows that blatantly. Like, it wouldn't be hard to convince a jury and a judge. Look, the security team that he had hired for him, they weren't watching the audience when he got shot. They were watching him. And and one of the dudes, I mean, it looks like he was the one who shot him. He has like a little fucking palm gun, one of those little. That's what it looks like. I mean, it's it's pretty obvious, really. And I mean, that's what it looks like because you can do it pulling something right when the sound rings out, and it's like, and you see he's like, I mean, the whole thing looks pretty fucking obvious to me, but like. The fact that he was security and they weren't watching for threats, they were busy watching him when he got shot. That seems pretty sus to me. And the fact that when he got shot, they jumped up on stage and started trampling all over. One dude knocks him over, and the other dude jumps out and jumps over the table and all lands on. Like they come and like fucking bum rush him. The second he got shot, they weren't trying to help him at all. So they're just like a blatant fucking. It's a blatant like, you know, whatever you want to call it, like mutiny or whatever. His fucking security team had him fucking offed and just took him and threw him in the back of a car and disposed of him or whatever, you know, and everybody else is paid off. His wife, his fucking the government. I mean, it's a huge conspiracy, but it's like, that's pretty much what it looks like, you know? I mean, yeah, you could say it's just all a big part of the show or whatever, but it's pretty. That's what really gets me about that is that it's like they really go through the trouble of making it. They have like there's a few layers to it. You know, they have the story that they give you, which is obviously bullshit. But like if anybody was just that didn't really care one way or the other, and they got that story, they'd be like, okay, that's what happened. But then if people actually know that there's always some fishy shit when a big event permeates the news. It's like, you know, we're looking for that kind of shit. We're aware that it's like it's part of their formula when they're trying to, you know, it's like mind control basically. They're trying to impress a certain point, and they want to get everyone thinking about it. It's like it's a fucking spell they're casting on society. I mean, they try to get everybody talking about it. Everyone's mind is on this one thing that it permeates the media for a long period of time. Whatever story it might be, you know, I mean, depending on what it is, it'll however long it lasts in the media it's not really based on however much it's got people's attention. It's more so just like they turn it on, they turn it off. Like with COVID, it was for like a couple of years, you know, just straight. And then, you know, it's just turned off. All of a sudden, it wasn't a concern anymore. I mean, they still talk about it, you know, but nobody, it's like nobody, it's like, oh, that's old news now. And now it's Charlie Kirk, you know, I mean, there's been plenty of other things too, but it's like, but if you look at this Charlie Kirk situation, what it looks like, if you just look with a critical eye, it looks like his security team did it. And they must have had the police all paid off, and the fucking FBI. It goes all the way up, you know. Like Trump is in on it, basically, and we're just not in on it. He's paid off too. Like these guys have bosses, you know, that they're not telling us about, but it's pretty obvious they're working for somebody that's not the people of that's not the people of this country. It's not our best interest. Anyways, I don't know why I'm wasting my time making a dumb YouTube show. Nobody wants to hear it.